All right. So, my first con. Hello, everyone. Oh, fuck, he's here. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashton. This is Rick. He's not here right now. It's fine. So, a couple of years ago, I got delayed by a train in Glasgow. Ended up being like 15 minutes late to this. And I have never stopped hearing about it. So, I think you can tell what's going to come to Rick. My first con, bit of backstory, I've been attending cons since about 2016. I was Scotiacon staff from 2017 until 2023, primarily events and stuff. Is pretty much it. There's not really too many interesting things about me. About you, however, hands up, who is, is this your first con? Whoever's your first legitimate con, put your hands up. Okay, well, good news, you're in the right place. Congratulations. Put your hands up if this is not your first con. What are you doing here? Look at the title. Come on, guys. Right, so. Okay, right, fair enough. For those of you that don't know or have not heard of this, this is going to be a bit chaotic. It's going to be a bit kind of all over the place. There is going to be audience participation at some points, namely from that guy over there. I like to be mean to him. I've also got whiskey because I can't do this without alcohol. Jesus Christ. So, without further ado, well, no, there is further ado. So, if you have a question at any point, go ahead and ask. This is your chance to ask questions about what a con experience is like, do's and don'ts. There aren't, I was about to say there's no stupid questions. I work tech support. I literally had to tell someone what the internet was the other day. So there are definitely stupid questions, but go ahead and ask them anyway because that's how you learn, okay? Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. Now, you remember the train situation?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even have that excuse.
At least I'm fucking here.
Right, fair point. Fair point. I mean, yeah, no, it's like what? Yeah, okay, 8 minutes. Okay. Right, I'll let that slide. So, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Okay. So, hello, everybody. My name is Rick. I've been going to conventions now. Gosh, over 11 years now. This is my 10th Scotiacon. So that's fun. I think it's 10th. I can't even remember now. But yeah, ended up getting involved with various running of conventions. I've done social media. I've done... I'm having a brain fart. I can't think right now. I've been running around doing photography.
Jack of all trades.
Master of none is the best way of describing it. But yeah, it was a case of I ended up going to one con after someone invited me, and I wasn't sure how I was going to enjoy it. Didn't want to leave by the end of it, and ended up making friends and slippery slope, and next thing you know, I've got a red lanyard of doom. And
literally how it happens.
So yeah, that's pretty much me, to be honest.
Yeah. My first con experience was all right, actually. I think it was the first one that I got alcohol poisoning and went to the hospital.
Please don't do that.
Don't have a third of a bottle of tequila to yourself in 10 minutes is the only advice I'm going to give here, okay? Didn't go great. I got very drunk, but did not go great, and the car journey home was rough. Cool, right, so we've been to cons quite a lot. You haven't. Time to go through some nice little wee petty details. Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on the phone right now. Say hello, everyone. Hi. Yeah, I can't really talk right now. I'm already late, so...
When I said this was chaotic, this is kind of what I mean, okay? This is a chill atmosphere, but oh god. Right, so, first things first, let's go over some important information. ConOps is the place to go when you've lost something or someone and you don't really know what's going on. If you've got any just general con questions, okay, not if you've broken a leg. Hi, what do I do here? Kind of self-explanatory. But say if you do genuinely have a con concern and for some reason you can't reach out to welfare, ConOps is going to be your best bet. the glass doors at the back over there. There's a little cloakroom off to one side. That's Conops. Lovely people. Might do a disco every now and then. Who knows, really, okay? Welfare, I think that actually might be out of date. Is it black and green lanyards?
I think it's still black and green.
Okay.
Basically, so black will be your general welfare, and green will be first aiders.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
Oh, for fuck.
I will say he has at least updated this one, because the last time I did this it said 2022.
It's been 3 years of having the wrong information on it, okay? So I did take
Doggy.
Oh, yeah. His name's Cookie. And he's 4 years old. And he bites.
There we go.
Hey, right. Oh my god, it worked! Okay, cool. So, Conops, went over that. Cool. Any questions? No, fantastic. If you break a leg, don't go to Conops. It's kind of self-explanatory where you should go. Welfare, black and green lanyards. Black, standard welfare people. Green, if you've got ouchies, go to them. That's basically it. Local emergency numbers, if you're not from here. 999, general emergency. You'll reach a directory, and they will ask you,
which service do you require?
Yeah, because they don't give options anymore. Yeah. So that. Police non-emergency is 101. So like, hey, that guy looks really dodgy, and he's just pushed a guy over into the water. They're all right, but I should probably report this. And then 111, medical non-emergency, also considered NHS 24. So yeah, consider whether or not it's going to be like a genuine emergency. But yeah, if it's a non-emergency and you've got, say, like a tiny cut in your finger or something, don't call NHS 24, okay? We have medical teams that deal with that. We don't need to overload the NHS already, more than they already are. Anything else to add?
Have you got the welfare numbers? Is that later on in the slides?
Do we still have a welfare number? Because I thought we discontinued that.
Pretty sure. Yes.
No, it's right on the front.
Yeah, so on the front, so in your con bags that you'll get, you'll have one of these little mini guides. On the front, you've got some contact numbers. So if for whatever reason there is no one who is available who you can talk to, if you've got some kind of emergency or something, there are some telephone numbers on there which you can ring. So the Conops one is 07415 749 667, or for welfare, 07415 749 668. So the difference between those, Conops is sort of more, sort of general, more inquiries or something like that. So, and then obviously welfare is if you really can't find anybody and someone's not well, unless it's an emergency, in which case, yeah, call your emergency numbers 999 and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I appreciate the dram, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. I needed to get through this. Okay, yeah, so that's a really good point. Number is on the front of your con bag book.
It's a mini guide. Mini guide.
Mini
I think
guide.
it should
That's
also
the
be in the
name
con
of
book
it.
as well, but it's on the mini guide.
Cool. Right, so onto my piece de résistance.
One more thing, I didn't realise you can connect. There's also on Telegram. So again, if you don't want to call them, there's also @WelfareSC on Telegram if you have that.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I can't really think of anything else to suggest about welfare. That's pretty much it, I think. Cool. Piece de résistance. Local amenities. For 3 years, I didn't indicate where we were on this map, so everyone was really confused. And now there's a guide, right? There is an orange arrow that I can't remove, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. So if anyone has any ideas what's down there, let me know. Shit, is that Morrison's down there?
I think so.
Oh my god, that would explain the orange. Right, so that arrow is indicating Morrison's is down there. That's a place called Partick. Partick, you can also access the subway to go into Glasgow from there, but there is a closer subway station. So if we... Oh, I'm going to stand up because this is awkward. Okay.
Would you like a pointer?
Oh my god, all right. So, you might be able to see the tiny red line. That is the entrance to the hotel. So if you walk around here, and there's a little like crosswalk over here, and you get to Exhibition Centre Station. From there, you can go into Glasgow, which has things, or you can go into Partick, which is great for getting into Glasgow. Partick has a Morrison's, so if you want to go and do a food shop, that's a good place to go. It's relatively local, and it's literally one stop away. Did it today, it was £4 return, so that's pretty cool. There is a scheme by ScotRail, I think, to do a convention pass. So if you show your con ID, your con badge, you should get, I think it's like a £5.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. But also, we have a question at the back of the room, by the way.
Yes.
Where's Mother Hubbard's what?
I refuse to answer that question on principle.
But back to the part, I believe that it has been, I have not actually used it myself because
I got it last year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was really useful. It's unlimited train travel for the entire convention for like a £5.
I like trains.
So, well, they're all right. Can't remember what class they are, but they're all right.
Oh, we got another question, by the way.
Absolutely. If you want, I'm happy to post this into the Scotiacon chat after this. But also, if you could just send me your Telegram handle or something like that, if you have Telegram, I'll happily send that over to you. To answer your question, because I got food poisoning there last year and it ruined my entire convention, Mother Hubbard's is located right there. So I'm never going back there again. So, more local amenities. Let's have a look at food, because everyone likes food. I like food. So, up here, we've got a Mackey's and a Lidl. So, relatively close. You go Exhibition Centre up, and then you're there. Okay? Over there, see, is that Morrison's? Oh, fuck you. Gonna no be an ass. Right. No!
At this point, he can't blame the AV team. It's his own problem.
Yes, look. I tried, okay? So, there is food in Partick, like a Subway and stuff like that, so food amenities there. Cool. Over here, there are some nice restaurants. They're a little bit pricey, but it's up to you. What? Bird? What? Nothing. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Right. Anyway, there's food here. I don't recommend one like particularly right there. I think there is a Nando's there or something like that. And then obviously in Glasgow you've got tons of food. Highly recommend 2 restaurants. One's called Sugo. It's an Italian place. They have a very limited menu, but the food quality is fantastic. Another one is called Pesanos, again Italian. Really nice pizza for about a tenner. Probably the best pizza I've ever had outside of Italy. So there you go. Glasgow is, in terms of Scottish cities, Aberdeen is like business, right? It's all business, everyone's grey, the people are grey, the streets are grey, the buildings are grey, and the sky is grey. It's depression and business is Aberdeen's specialities. Edinburgh is tourist stuff. It's great. It's not really authentic Scotland. It's kind of put on a show a little bit. Glasgow is very authentic Scotland and culinary delights. So while you're here in Glasgow, go and try a little bit of food, because Glasgow has some fantastic restaurants. Itchy Band is another one. Oh, that's fucking nice. Cool. Where was I? Entertainment. So if this isn't enough entertainment for you, right? You've got a lovely park up there. You've got a museum there. You've got a really nice museum here.
And the distillery's up there as well.
The distillery is there. I haven't been to it yet, but apparently it's very nice.
I'm going on Monday, actually.
Glasgow has things. I'm going to go and do mini golf at some point.
Mini golf's really good, actually. We went there last year. It's what's it called?
I can't remember. In your con book, there is a page of like suggested places.
Golf Bang or something.
Yeah. There's a book of like suggested places. Apparently they're really good, so I'm deciding to indulge myself a little bit. Highly recommend that. I mean, why not? Don't coop yourself up in a hotel room. You're in a different place. Fucking go out and explore. It's great. Science Museum is literally just across the river. Apparently that's
also
really good.
recommended as well. Been there as well, so good to look round.
Also, I'm going to go all nerdy here. The steamship Waverley is over there. That is the last seagoing paddle steamer in the entire world.
And was in one of the Sherlock Holmes movies as well.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was in.
Oh,
They're
shit.
paddling out to France, I think, in it, from Whitecliffs to Dover.
Holy shit. Wow, okay. So yeah, last paddle steamer in the world that's seagoing's literally there, so fucking why not, you know? Cool. That's pretty much it in terms of local amenities nearby. There's not really sort of anything amazing. There's an ambulatory care centre over there. I mean, if that's your thing, I don't know. Like, not in that sense, but cool. Any questions at all? Cool, right. Is there anything really cool about Glasgow? There's a Tim Hortons. That's nice. I like getting Timbits. There is one. That's pretty much it. Glasgow Central Station is pretty cool, actually. If there's any train nerds in here, I mean, there's furry, so there's bound to be, right? If there's any train nerds in here, Glasgow Central Station is a thing of pure fucking beauty, and I highly recommend you go and see it.
It's a good night out.
What? Don't. I cry every time. Stop it!
That's literally why I sat here, to stop it from doing that.
Well,
You were standing over it to change the next slide. You delayed it.
rude. Okay.
I will say Glasgow's a good night out, though.
Yeah, Glasgow's quite nice.
I saw someone walk into a bin, and then that was good fun.
Yeah, that sounds like Glasgow. Glasgow's a lovely place. I fucking love it. But oh god, it is a place. Cool. So, on to the next thing. General con guidance. Obey con staff. This is not like a power matrix thing or whatever the fuck. This is just purely because they have the best intentions at heart. They're there to look after you and make sure things run smoothly. When people fight against them, then it's kind of not really going to work, and that's why things get delayed. Or technical difficulty, so, you know, kind of, it can be one or the other. It's always a really good idea to obey con staff because of those things. If you don't obey them, things aren't going to go great, and you're going to ruin your own con experience. They're not being an asshole, they're literally just here to be nice. I've got to remember not to swear, sorry.
Too late.
Been told off for that before. Oh yeah, no, it is too late. They can be identified by badges and lanyards. Red staff lanyards, like that, they're staff. They can, what can you do?
Basically, so the other thing as well is that if you do have any kind of queries or anything like that, if you see someone wearing a red lanyard, or indeed, I think is it yellow or orange? No, orange is sponsor, yellow. So yellow will be crew. So if you see someone wearing one of those lanyards and you have like a general question, in fact, there we go, crew over there. They might not necessarily know the correct answer, but they might know someone who does. So again, if you have a query like that or something like that, then normally we'll be able to help you, point you in the right direction.
It does actually say crew on it as well, just in case you're colorblind, I guess.
Yes,
Like,
we have had
that's
that come up before about the colour blindness.
What's
Oh, there's the person who was on the phone to me earlier on. Hi, Zor.
Oh, okay, that's the person you were calling.
He always calls me.
Unbelievable.
I have whiskey.
So, lanyards are your thing, so you go off on
I was going to bring lanyards here, but then there was a line at Conops, and I didn't want to be any later. So, obviously, you've got your own... I don't want to push in.
What? Yeah.
It's rude. I'm meant to have a nice time and look after the attendees so that they come
anymore.
back.
I wonder why.
So, yeah. So general staff again. So you've got your black and your green for your welfare and your medical. Red is your staff. Yellow is your crew.
Pink is charity.
Oh, we got... Yes, charity. Yes. So we'll have the charity tomorrow, I believe.
Yes.
Well,
probably.
yeah. So, yeah, hopefully, so you see someone running around with this. Also, guest of honour has got a purple one as well. Amanda, head of Medusa. So, yes. So, charity is the light one. Again, it has it written on there too. Oh, and, oh, yes. Oh, so they also have a QR code. So, if you want to donate, is that the correct thing? Donate so you can do that? Yes, Don. Yes, you don't have cash for the dragon. Yes, you can donate via card that way. But yes, don't be scared by the dragon shaking the collection bucket too hard because he's trying to do a good job.
I'm certain that like gets him. Oh, what was that? I'm certain that like does some ADHD thing in him. I love him to bits, but like I'm certain that just gives him a really good sense of satisfaction when he is like a really full bucket. Moving on. Anyway, so yeah, lanyards. Blue is obviously standard attendee. We do have someone sitting in the front that has a light blue one that I don't know. What is that a day pass?
That is a day pass.
Okay, cool. Now we know. Thank you very much. Day pass is light blue. Cool. Yes, thank you. White is volunteer. Fucking rainbow of them.
Sure.
Oh, you're a volunteer. This is your
well, there we
first
go.
con and you're a volunteer? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You're going to be staff like next year. You're going to be like a head of department in 2 years. I'm so
scare
sorry.
them off yet.
So yeah, white is
I didn't realise that we still had those. That's cool. Okay, cool.
Thank you very much, Lee.
Since we're talking about color.
Yeah. Right. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh no, because there's more things. Questions welcome at any point. Yeah, so just ask staff questions. Take breaks. So the hotel is quite warm. There's quite a lot of people here. It will get warm. You will sweat. And in order to get more sweat and not dry out like a raisin, you need to fill yourself with water and salts. So take water and salts. I say that as if it's a drug. Have water and maybe some salts. The best way to do this is literally just to have a full meal, right? Just eat normally, drink normally, try not to forget it. Carry around a water bottle if you can. Really useful for when you're just sitting down or like have a couple of seconds, okay?
Just on that quickly.
Yes.
Who saw the opening ceremony? Who remembers what 621 is?
6 hours
Shut it. This is a family-friendly channel. I'll give you a Glasgow smile if you're not careful.
But yeah, 6 hours of sleep, yes. 2 meals a day, 1 shower. That's just general advice. Keep yourself looked after.
People will fuck around with those numbers.
You swore again.
Oh my! I'm sorry. Look, swearing is genuinely part of like this just Scottish vocabulary. Okay, it's really difficult to not. So, clean and respectful. Leave no trace. For those that don't know, in Scotland, you can literally just walk anywhere. There's no real trespassing laws unless it's like designated private land. Oh my God, stop it! I don't know how to do this without. I don't know how to stop that.
Hang on. Let
ending
me have a
the
look and see if I can stop it from going into sleep mode whilst you talk about this.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, so I was getting.
Your call is important to us. I don't even know where the
there was a reason
cursor's
I was
gone.
talking about that. So it's on the other. It's like over there, so you need to.
Why is it over? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there we go. So Scotland doesn't have any trespassing laws. Part of that is leave no trace. So don't. You're making it.
Well, I'm trying. This is clearly not going to work.
Right. Look, it's fine. We'll just deal with it, and we'll just move it. Just move it around in circles.
Fine. Okay. Fine.
Okay. Sorry. I fucking did. I should have done this. Right. Part of this is leave no trace. So you pick up your rubbish and you actually put it in a bin, treat the environment with respect, things like that. The hotel, we are guests of the hotel. Treat it with respect. Don't dump your rubbish, actually put it in a bin. There's bins in every hotel room. There's bins outside. There's bins throughout the hotel. There isn't really any excuse. You will get shouted at if you are seen dropping rubbish, okay? We want to remain here. We want to be on good terms, and we want to be respectful. At the end of the day, they're human beings just like us, and it could be you working at a hotel during a furry convention, okay? I wouldn't want that. Personally, I think I might quit. But just be respectful of the place that you are in. That's the main idea behind all of this, okay?
Just on that point as well, obviously, if you did want to order in outside food, you can. But please don't eat it in like the restaurant areas or anything like that. Just take it to your rooms. Because, they would rather sell you food and then allow you to eat it in the restaurant bit, rather than someone dealing with someone's Domino's box.
I mean, they've given us a bulk buy discount. At the end of the day, they are a business. They want to make money. And they're kind of hosting us and putting up with a lot of crap, so...
Yes, put money behind the bar and things. Make them happy.
Yeah. I had a baguette from room service the other night. It was like £23. Honestly, it was really fucking nice.
Some of the food, the hotel food is actually genuinely really good as well.
Ham, cheese, and pickled onion baguette. I thought, oh, pickled onion gross. No, works. It works. I'm telling you, it's real nice. Holy shit, I am feeling.
Stop swearing!
Sorry, sorry. Right. This is fine.
Ooh,
No, it's fine because I've got a plan. Right. I'm gonna kneel down so I don't fall over. Cool.
Do you want to look? Have this chair
I'm a
here.
massive lightweight, in case you can't tell. So, respect quiet hours is the next thing. 11 p.m. to 9.
Really good one for respect. Don't stick stickers all over the hotel.
Stick stickers on the Wallaces that are around.
Yeah, you give stickers. They're a nice present. I've got like a nice box and I sticker bomb everything every now and then. So just give stickers. It's really nice. If you want a sticker after this, come and see me. I've got some stickers to give away, okay? But yeah, so if you do have stickers and you really want to stick them somewhere, there's Wallace like cardboard cutout things, stick them on there. They probably get auctioned off for charity at the end of the thing. So actually, by sticking stickers on it, you're helping the charity, whichever one that is. So, last point, respect quiet hours. This is a hotel. People are sleeping. The last thing I want is to hear Tyro down the end of my hall saying, I just had a bowl of whiskey and a really fucking blah, 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 blah. I love the guy, but good Lord, okay? You don't want to be the reason someone is waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning and really fucking annoyed when they've got the dance competition at 10 o'clock in the morning, okay? So, respect quiet hours. At the end of the day, this is kind of like someone's temporary home. Treat people how you wish to be treated. It really kind of goes both ways, okay? That's a legitimate thing, by the way.
Actual recorded slander of another member of staff.
I love him. He's great, but like in the morning, good Lord, it was all right. Well, I'm like, hey, it's Tyro. Cool.
We love you, Tyro. For the record.
Yeah,
for the record, right now.
Tyro. He is a lad. I love him. He got me to like Buckfast, which is an achievement. Buckfast is disgusting, okay? It is vile. But apparently, if you replace half the bottle with a cheap energy drink, it's palatable, okay? Yes! I'm sure that's how he works. That's just running through his veins as a Glaswegian, right? Yeah. Zero sugar energy drink and Buckfast. Cool, so... moving on to the next section. Concrud, it happens. You've got a lot of people from different places who have experienced different illnesses and virus and bacteria all coming together in one place. That produces, from a scientific point of view, an absolute amazing specimen of a place. So you're probably going to get some form of illness. You might get a little dribbly nose. You might get... Well, when me and Cygnus came back from Poland, from Scotiacon, we were almost hospitalized because we had a fever of
We hope that you're not hospitalized, obviously.
Yeah. Don't have a fever of 42 degrees for 2 days. It's not great, okay? But yeah, so Concrud happens. It's just you getting ill because a lot of people are coming together from one place. There are things you can do to mitigate this, like sanitize/wash your hands regularly. There are many places that you can do this. Most of them are called toilets. Not in the toilet itself. Need to specify this, okay? Jesus Christ. So, respect your personal space. I'm a hugger, okay? I like hugging people. It's nice, but not everyone is. And that's very valid. So, respect that not everyone is going to be as cozy or as happy as you are. Some people really enjoy their personal space. They just like hanging around with people. Respect that. Don't assume. Go in, ask, hey, you want a hug? Things like that, okay? Takes 5 seconds, and it immediately makes people go, oh, I like this guy. No, I respect them, okay? They're actually considering other people. Respect your body. I was thinking of something very specific when I wrote that, and I can't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure it's basically respect the body, the signals coming from your body. If you're exhausted, you probably need rest. Emotional burnout and social burnout is a very real thing. You are at a convention with thousands of people. You are meeting and saying hi and hugging loads of people every day, okay? Your brain can only handle so much of that. And it's very normal to just go, holy dear Lord, I'm very sleepy right now. Thank you very much. I need some rest, okay? I had this yesterday and I went back to my room for an hour and fell asleep. It's very normal to do that. Just listen to your body so you don't have the, oh my lord, the horrific burnout at the end of the convention, because that does happen. You do just absolutely crash after a convention. One way to prevent that is listening to your body's signals. Your body signals cannot also just be like psychological. It can be physical in nature. It can be, oh wow, I'm not sweating anymore. I'm feeling really dizzy. You need water. You need salts. Go. Respect your body. Eat well. I just realized I'm a terrible example of this because I just went and got a shit ton of pot noodles. Oh, I swore again, sorry. Retract the claps. So, I got a load of pot noodles, but ideally you want to have some sort of substantial meal, okay? Try not to have junk food all the time because, it'll probably ruin your digestive system to a degree. It's fine for the odd occasion, but you do need like an actual full healthy meal. Don't just survive off of snacks. You're not going to get what your body needs to function from that. So eat well. That's the 2 from the 621. Cool? Got it? Any questions right now? Ah, sweet. We're working. Bodily hygiene. Wash.
Please. Please.
Wash. You are in the presence of other people for an extended period of time. Wash. The showers are nice. I like them. They're better than mine.
The shower in my room is really good.
The shower at my flat is really bad.
It woke me up after the hangover on the first night when we got here. It was great.
Yeah, so wash. Like soap is even provided, right? Okay, so it's not really any excuse. What you do in your own time is fine, fair enough, but you are in the presence of others for an extended period of time. It is your personal and social responsibility as part of the larger social contract of civilization to not be an asshole to people.
We're not trying to teach you to suck eggs either. There are people who they're not quite up on their hygiene or other things like that, and there are a number of people who are like that. So, I mean, if you are friends enough with someone like that, it might be worth just saying, when was the last time if something is like that.
On the back of Lush bottles, it says, if you don't know how to use this, invite someone into the shower and they will show you how. That is an option at this convention. Subject to roommate agreement.
Charity's just going, no.
This is a safe for work panel. Cool, so bodily hygiene, it's really kind of evident what that is. If you have any questions and you don't feel comfortable raising your hand at the moment, honestly, come speak to us. We're both really level-headed people. I'm not really going to judge you, okay? We have a laugh, but I'm not going to judge you if you do have a serious question.
I judge you all the time.
I mean, I know. I judge myself. But, yeah, cool. 621 rule. 6 stands for...
We've already done this.
Yeah, but it's good to check because it's like one of the foundations of human society at this point. 6 Guinness, right. That is incorrect. 6.
6 meals a day.
No. That's how I ended up like this. 6.
Interesting point on that.
You know, water erosion is a thing.
If you are a suitor, having a couple of, maybe an extra shower in the day, maybe, possibly?
Yeah.
Maybe not 6.
Yeah. Maybe
you
not
might wash
6.
yourself completely away.
Water erosion is a thing. I don't want you to lose height or hair.
I'm glad that I'm not soluble.
6 is... Yes. 2 is... Yes. 1 is... Technically, yes. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. So, 621, we all know it. We all abide by it. It's the bare minimum to keep you functioning during a con, okay? Do more than this. Do better than this. Even if it's 2.51, okay? And you have a pot noodle at some sneaky hour. That's fine.
Pot noodles?
Dude, I don't know, okay? I'm still living in my student mindset. I'm learning to fly. It's expensive. It's £300 an hour.
Fair.
No. So, 61, you all know it. It's a bare minimum. Try and do better, okay? That way you will have a good con rather than surviving the con. Next, Dealer's Den. Who's planning to go on the Dealer's Den?
Yes.
Yeah. Who doesn't know what the Dealer's Den is? This is a very valid question because I had no idea when I first conned. Cool. We've got one. The Dealer's Den is basically a big shop. It's like a market where a lot of furry people who make things go and sell their things for very reasonable prices most of the time. So I'm gonna get punched. So yeah. So where is the Dealer's Den? Where is the Dealer's Den this
Literally
year?
right above us. Right above us is where the
yeah,
dealer's den is.
you know the hallway that you walked down to go down the stairs to get to this area? I hope so, yeah? It's in the rooms beside
It's
that.
on the mezzanine floor.
Yeah.
basically.
It'll be like a little snake thing and it'll chuck you out at the end sort of thing. There are some really lovely dealers in there, some really nice...
Including the guest
nice
of
things.
honor, Head of Medusa. Should go and buy some stuff from Head of Medusa. Just saying.
So
Ooh,
that's what...
Yes.
What?
Partial suits as well.
Oh yeah, if you want a suit and you've got a ton of money that you can just drop right now without any planning.
If you think of the life of, I want to go around dressed up in a rag and be really hot and sweaty and start questioning my life, and go, that's for me!
Do you have any
Then
idea?
go and buy some suits.
Do you have any idea how caked in sweat that thing is right now? I judged the beat down thing
Wearing it.
and wearing it. That was a mistake. That was warm.
You
cool.
weren't dancing though. There were people in full-on suit dancing.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I danced before. I know what it's like.
You
It's
should
hell.
know.
I know. Right, still not standing up. So, Dealer's Den. It's going to be cramped, okay? This hotel is lovely, but event space is limited, and we try and give as much variety as possible. So that means it's going to be a little bit cramped. There is going to be limits on how many people can be in the Dealer's Den at one time, so there is going to be a queuing system.
We've got a question.
Question? Suitors.
No, I don't
That is
believe
something that
they
requires
are.
clarification, I think.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, I doubt they are just because of the limited vision and the potential for damage from tails swinging around. So I would probably say not. That's like quite a common rule. So if you go to another convention, I would say go on the assumption that they're not going to be allowed. That way you will be able to plan and not be disappointed. Okay? Cool. So, be aware of personal space. That actually leads really nicely into that point. Fursuits, if you're here, you won't be allowed in, but if you are allowed in, you have big bushy tails, so when you turn around, watch out. When I had a full suit, husky, curly tail, I went into the fursuit lounge. I sat down, had a little bit of a rest, walked out. Someone was like, whoa, stop. And it turned out that I had inadvertently hooked my tail around the leg of a chair. And as I was walking out, I was dragging 2 chairs behind me. It's really easy not to notice that you are messing up a lot of things behind you when you're in a suit.
You might
that's the
be
reason why you're
asked
not allowed in.
before going in to remove your tail or something like
Yes,
that.
yeah. So just be aware that it's going to be cramped. There are going to be stands and displays. Just watch out because they are nicely set.
Question at the back. There
And
you go.
there is your answer. Thank you very much. Okay, so no suits in there. Be respectful. This is one that's a little bit close to my heart. So these are people's professions, okay? This is their job. This is their livelihood for quite a lot of people. This is how they buy a house, they feed their children, they go shopping, they can get food, they pay their rent, things like that. So in Scottish society, typically, especially in the north and the northeast, haggling is still very much a thing when it comes to small vendors, okay? If you go to like a car boot, it's kind of expected to haggle, okay? It's kind of the art of going there. It's a dying thing, though, and this really isn't the place to do that if you're from up in the northeast or the north, okay? This is their profession. They have set their prices because this is how they know they will feed their children at the end of the day. This is how they will be able to afford their rent, their trip up here, all of that stuff. Don't haggle. Be respectful, okay? If they want to lower the price, they'll lower the price when it comes closer to the con ending, and you might be able to nab some deals, but at the end of the day, this is their profession, this is their thing, okay? Let's have a look. No food. Oh my God, can you imagine like a book of prints that they're about to sell and someone spills, I don't know.
Pot noodle.
Pot noodle, yes! They spill a pot noodle. Oh, that would be terrible. So, don't bring food. It's kind of obvious, but yeah.
I think one other one to add on to there as well is they don't allow you to take pictures in there as well. because obviously they are trying to sell their artwork, and then you're taking a bit. Oh, it's like,
yeah. So like, there's a bit, be respectful. This is again people's profession, but yeah, that's a good point actually. Budget appropriately. Who's terrible with finance? I know I am. I've been paying off a $4,000 car for 3 years now. Yes, furries and finances. Budget appropriately. Set a fixed budget and go in there. Don't go in with an open-ended budget unless you know that everything's paid so you can make it home and things like that, okay? It's not a need and you must do. It's a really good life tip, okay? Because if you can do it up there, you can also take the skill out of the con as well. But this is, stop it. This is really good for, this is being streamed, by the way, okay? So all everyone is seeing every 5 minutes is just stop it. Yeah, budget appropriately, it's a really good life tip, and it'll make sure that you can afford the things that you need, like food. Cash, very welcome. I think in the past couple of years, there's been a greater prevalence of card readers. Cash is always very welcome because the card readers, they actually take a percentage of every transaction. So it means that, yeah, you're paying like 15 quid, but they're not receiving like £3 of that. And so they have to raise their prices. So they very much welcome cash. Smaller denominations if possible, but you know, cash is very much welcome. Respect quiet hours. Why is that there?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Right, okay.
You messed up.
Right, okay. A couple days before I came here, I almost crashed a plane because I had a carbon monoxide detection. I'm blaming that.
Do not say the Q word.
Q,
Yes, you cannot say that.
the quiet hours.
No,
Oh yeah, you can't say that.
no. Mellow,
The
clement, pleasant, acceptable.
the lower volume hours.
Yes.
There we go. The lower frequency hours.
That will do. Hi, by the way, I've just come to disrupt things and be
Yes, it's
annoying.
just weird.
This
Like
is
a-
Silver.
One of the directors of the con has just come, sat down, and is having whiskey with us, which is nice. Hey, hi, buddy.
Oh, one small thing. Anybody donating to charity in the buckets, if you do donate foreign currency, don't worry about it. We'll convert it over into pounds, pence, shillings, whatever. Just
Is that
please-
not just the same?
Yes.
Because it's British. I mean, I'd be really surprised if someone's donating shillings. Don't get me wrong.
You haven't seen what I have to put into the bank.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I had to Google some of the currencies that I was being given because I didn't recognize it. Canadian dollars were popular last year.
I think they're going to be popular this year as well.
Euros were very popular.
Sorry, let me just pull out 5,000 dong for you. Like Korean
Question?
dong.
Question. Yes. They also say sorry.
Isn't-
Anyway, back to the actual
Back-
panel.
Yeah. So, the general con guidance. I don't know if this is me not finishing it or if this is all I had to say. So, Fursuit Lounge etiquette. That's changed quite a lot over the years. I'm not really up to speed too much. Do you want to take that one?
Okay, for someone who hasn't actually owned a fursuit, but
Well,
we can
no, I was
we can wing it.
indicating
Yes.
Mr.
Who has more suits than you?
You.
Correct. So, Fursuit Lounge etiquette. Basic things. There are snacks, sweets, drinks, everything else in there for you. Consume what you need. If you run out of stuff, tell a member of staff. They'll get it topped up very, very simply. Drying stuff. If it's dry, take it away. Put it somewhere else. Don't hog the dryers. Don't hog the fans. Be nice. Be acceptable. And if somebody looks like they're struggling, a little bit unsteady, maybe they're sort of woozing a bit, ask them, do they want some water? Do they need some help? Just be approachable. Everyone will appreciate it.
I have collapsed in suit before. I would highly recommend, if you are suiting, watch out for alcohol. It creeps up on you, especially when you're sweating a lot and you're being very active. It will affect you more than you realize. You can probably infer from that. It's exactly what you think. There will possibly be event limitations, I think, depending on the size of the hall, because there's quite a lot of attendees. Is there likely to be event limits this year? Probably?
Yes, there probably will
There
be.
probably will be.
Yeah.
But basically, the thing is that the rooms have a certain capacity. If you want to go somewhere, go early. If you don't go in there, don't worry about it.
There is also a chance you might be able to catch it on Twitch, I believe, as well. So we've got a Twitch channel. I think if you search for Scotiacon there, you should be able to see it. It's up on screens as well, I believe. So there'll be selected events that will be streamed. So if you can't get into an event for whatever reason, there is again, if it's a high capacity event, there's more than likely it's going to be streamed. So you don't feel like you have to miss out.
We have a question on the right-hand side of the room.
Most are, some, not all of them. I think that they will appear on the YouTube channel in time as well. So if you do want to watch back some stuff, then that will eventually happen. Yeah, that's something we like to do. So yes, they should be.
Cool. Right. Bonk. Fursuit stuff. Who's got a fursuit here? Hey. Who likes fursuits? Who doesn't like fursuits? What are you doing here?
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
I got bungled into a van and then moved up the M6.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. It's like every Tuesday, man. Cool. It's my commute. It's my commute. Oh, not yours? Okay. So, fursuit stuff. Let's go over some really basic fursuit stuff. For those that don't have a fursuit, this is really good knowledge for when you do eventually get one, probably, maybe. Because a lot of people do, surprisingly. The furry fandom, oh my god. So, first of all, respect personal space. Yes, they're a dog. They're a talking dog. But they're still a person underneath, okay? It's still a person with their own limitations and their own comfort levels and things like that. Just treat them with respect. Ask before hugging. Don't assume that they're okay with, cuddling or hugging or touching or anything like that. Okay. Treat someone with as much respect as possible. It will never go wrong for you. Okay. There is no such thing as too much respect. Okay. Ask first. That leads really nicely into the second point. If you do want to cuddle or hug, ask first. Ask to hug someone or give them a pat on the head.
You may find that there will be some suitors who do not speak in suit. They are keeping to their character and their silence. So the best way to do it is to basically just go, hug. Like, open your arms out to them and go, yeah, okay, no problem, and then they will hug. Or something like that. So just be aware that sometimes they won't necessarily say, yeah, no problem, or chat. It's nothing to do with you. It's part of their character. They want to remain silent, and just, yeah.
And also, who is a suitor? Okay, that's 2. That's a good start. Put your hand up. There's 3 of you at least. If you're a first-time suitor, hello. Nice mullet.
And moustache.
And moustache.
Bye-bye, Valtteri Bottas.
If you're a first-time suitor, beware of obstructions. Things that are below your eye level suddenly disappear. And all I will say is, if you've ever walked into a bollard, yes, it hurts. If you see a suitor looking round, trying to get up or downstairs, just ask, do you need help? Do you need a hand? It's very, very simple. Most of them will be either, yep, I'm good, or no.
Also the same for lifts as well. So if you see suitors who are wanting to get back, let them have priority on the lifts. I know that they're not working brilliantly at the moment.
Oh, yes, they are. Don't we? This is not a pantomime.
But yeah, just be aware that there might be someone who could be like, I'm dying to get back to my room right now. I need to take this off. I need to relax and chill out. So just let them have priority, please.
Yeah. One thing to bear in mind is that vision varies greatly between suits. So for those toony eyes, so like the specimens at the back there, your vision's probably not too bad. You seem to have quite wide eyes, so they've got a decent sort of wide vision. My first fursuit, I couldn't see below my nose, so I could only see ceiling. So I had to ask people to push lift buttons for me. So it goes back to what Silver said. It's really good idea to watch out if someone really is struggling and be that person that helps them, because you'll form great friendships and they might invite you to some fantastic, lovely vacation together. And before you know it, you're like in Norway on a snowy field petting a Highland cow. I don't know, the whiskey's getting to me. So,
You're in Norway with a Highland cow, what?
There are probably Highland cows in Norway.
Okay, I'll shut up then.
Moo.
There is one thing I will say as well.
Moving on.
Right, that's
I'm
paid for the
taking the
whiskey.
entire bottle.
That's paid for the whiskey.
So one thing actually, if you are looking at a suitor and you're going hi, 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 and they might not be responding to it, it's because you might be in their blind spot potentially.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you're looking right at me. I can't see. Literally, there's a great picture of fursuit bowling, where basically you got one gutter and the other gutter. And that's basically a good representation of what you can see in the middle. Some suits, again, will be better than others, but just be mindful.
Yep. And in one of my suits that's realistic, you haven't got big eyes. You've got this tiny, tiny, tiny little vision. And so everywhere you look, it's... I'm not being stupid. I just can't see anything except this tiny little pocket thing. And occasionally you walk into people, doors, other things.
I've seen children get bowled over by fursuiters before. That is genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
I love it. Shouldn't laugh, but oh my God. There you go, yeah.
I have punted a child before by accident.
Yeah. I've seen someone turn around and absolutely twat a child in the face at a birthday
Stop
party.
swearing!
Sorry, it happens. I'm Scottish. I can't help it.
That's no excuse. You've got a flat cap. Hold on.
Do you want me to go Jesus mode? I'll go Jesus mode.
I've got my own flat cap.
Bless you, my child.
Thank you.
So-
I have sinned. Moving on.
Whiskey. Cool. So the next thing, really important thing, really important thing, okay? This will change your life forever once you nail it down, okay? Consent. So no means no. It's kind of really basic, okay? If you need it explained to you, Conops is over there. They will be able to explain it to you, or come to us after the event, and we'll say no. And we will explain it to you. Basically, again, the person under the lovely fursuit head is still a person. They will have their own boundaries, and if they say no, just respect that, okay? Like I said, no such thing as too much respect. You can still be a lovely person, and that is how you make friends. It's not by inviting people into a group chat and Telegram. It's by actually making connections with people and showing them that you are a lovely person that cares about them, okay? So, treat with... Oh my... You gaslighting mother...
I thought we'd done that one. You need to do clean hands.
I'm upset.
I'm not.
I'm upset. Cool, right. Treat with respect. I mean, that kind of was self-evident. Pet with the grain.
Question.
Yes.
Pet with the grain. Do we have grain available? Is it wheat or is it something else?
There is a bit of a shortage right now. We are expecting a shipment on Monday. So you might have to pet without the grain.
I think this is more related to the fact that it's artificial fur and it doesn't grow back. And the whole, it don't grow back. Be nice.
Yeah. In my old bodysuit, I've got patches where there aren't any fur anymore because people have done that. So when the fur is like made like this, right? Okay. In every fursuit, you'll see that the fur flows in a certain direction, right? Don't go against that because you've got more of a chance of hurting the back fabric that holds the fur on and ripping that fur off. And like Silver said, it doesn't grow back. So with every little bit of fur that comes off, and it will typically, but you want to reduce it as much as possible, you're losing money.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
You are through... What?
Look at the timetable.
Fuck! Oh, shit. No!
I love the fact it's not even subtle.
Right, we are...
Straight into the microphone.
It's not going great, pal. It's not going great. Right, so.
Just next slide, please.
Yep.
Next slide.
Next slide.
Hi, Matt.
Make sure your hands are clean. Don't make suits dirty. Next slide. Let's go. Fursuit etiquette. Be gentle, because they might be delicate, and at the end of the day, they cost several £1,000s. You don't want to destroy someone else's property. You wouldn't key someone's car that you like whilst going, oh, who's a good car, right?
They could also have some kind of, they might have something wrong with their back, for example, or something. I don't want to say disability, could be a disability, or something where they are not well, or something. So you don't want to aggravate anything like that. So, yeah, just obviously be careful with people. You don't want to go around picking them up or other things like that, unless you know them.
And they can say.
But even if you do know the suit,
it might not be the person in the suit. That has happened.
This is where the asking comes in, because if they say no, then yeah, you can kind of get it. Right, just speed going through it.
we keep prioritising.
No
that's
pulling.
done.
Don't pull suits. They're delicate. Do not pick suitors up without their permission. Got that sorted. Prioritize overheating fursuits. Some fursuits might be horrible and well, not horrible. Some fursuits might be Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. Anyway, some fursuiters might be like really suffering with the heat. We are in a situation with the lifts. I am uninformed current what the situation is, but fursuits take priority basically because there is a slight risk to health. Okay.
Next slide, please.
Next slide. This is a diagram of what to look out for with fursuits.
It's not a diagram; it's a picture.
That's it's
Pictogram.
it's a picture of a diagram. I don't know what. I don't know. Cool. So. Heat exhaustion and heat stroke are two different things. Heat exhaustion, not too bad. You're going to more or less survive. Heat stroke, really dangerous. Watch out for those symptoms if you're a fursuiter, okay? Do not be afraid to just remove your head and desuit if needed, okay? Your health takes priority. Really important. Cannot stress this enough. Because you're not going to look cute when you're completely unconscious on the ground and people are having to cut you out of your suit.
Yeah.
To do medical
spend
treatment.
several £1,000s on potentially.
Yeah, it's much easier to just go, head off, done. Right, next, general post-con guidance. Post-con depression. You are receiving a lot of dopamine right now, okay? You're very happy. There's loads of people around and there's big cuddly animals. Cool, that's great. But after the con, that's going to go away. You're going to feel a little bit sad, quite a lot of people. That's totally normal. Just take it easy. Be easy on yourself. You'll be fine, okay? Maybe make plans for something after the convention so you have something to look forward to. That's a really good tip of doing it, okay? Lost property, con ops, basically, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Con ops, for most stuff, in the bar area, it might go to the hotel reception. So just ask at the hotel and say, have you got this? They may say yes, they may say no.
Like earlier on, I was like, whereabouts is my wallet? And so I was running around, like I'd put it backstage. I was like, my phone was next to it, so why is my wallet just gone missing? So I made sure it hadn't dropped anywhere. I went over to Comps, make sure it hadn't been handed in. Hadn't, so they made a report out. And then I remembered, who was I on stage with during opening ceremony? I messaged him and said, do you happen to have my wallet? And then a few minutes later he came up and went, it looks exactly the same as mine.
Allow us to demonstrate this because this is clearly an essential thing. This is what I have and this is what he has.
Amazing.
So I didn't realise this and I only spent a few £100.
Meanwhile, I had a panic attack.
Checkout time. Do we know what the checkout time is?
Yes,
What is it?
it's the time you check out.
That's not important right now.
My God, I hate you guys so much. I knew exactly where it was going from the look on your face, and I still... Right.
Well, question mark
When
for
you
here?
Get, when you get handed a good line, you can't resist it. The normal checkout times apply to the hotel. If you are checking out late, then obviously you can ask them for an extended stay, not a problem. But that's subject to availability. So see the hotel for that.
Cool. Dead Dog, there is going to be a party at the end of the convention.
He's going to be playing music with Kyle.
Oh, dear God. Right.
Hello.
Question.
Why is it called Dead Dog? I've never
I actually
It is
don't
called
know.
dead dog because it is.
We are dogs that are dead.
I mean, I can't fault the logic.
Then
It's still dead dog.
8 live cat. So, yeah.
honorary dogs. Everyone's honorary dogs.
Go easy. Don't drink too much alcohol. You're going to be leaving the hotel the next day, so, you know, bear that in mind. Don't go too hard. And the same rules still apply, you know, like, look, make sure you don't dehydrate yourself. And, yeah, see what else is going on. Can we get the next slide, please? Questions! Anyone got any questions? Anything at all? Go for it. Yes?
If you see anybody with props, don't try and steal them.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good point. Don't steal props. I mean, theft is typically frowned upon anyway. But yeah.
Also with props as well, you may be asked to get them peace-bound at Conops. Is it Conops, I think?
Yes.
Yes.
Or welfare.
What is peacebound?
So basically, it's a case of you go to somewhere to check to make sure it's not actually going to kill someone, and therefore you're allowed to use it. And therefore, if someone else asks about it, it's like, yeah, it's been peace-bound. So if you have like a staff or a sword or something else like that, yeah, just make sure it is peace-bound. Was there a question over here? Sorry.
Oh yes, that'll be after. Right. Any questions? Final call.
Ooh.
Yes.
Specifically, where does one book for the escape room?
That's a good question.
that's
Is that
a
with
good
Azak here? I'm not sure.
Probably Azak here. Does he have a sign-up sheet anywhere?
Probably. See operations round the corner, and they will be directing you to the right place. There was another question on the right side of the room.
Question.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Where were you? I saw a hand.
Question.
There you are.
Yes.
How many questions are we allowed to ask?
8,302.
However, 7,964 of them must be submitted in advance on email,
Oh dear.
because you are currently running done over late, because this is what I think is currently saying. See?
Oh yeah, it's
really trying.
actually copying what he's reading at right now.
Hang on, I can fix this.
See, look, I have a proper watch that doesn't do like smart
I have
things.
a phone and it's 7 minutes late, so not too bad. Cool. Any questions? Yes, one question.
What time is it?
It's 20:07. That marks the end of questions. Thank you very much for coming along.
Have a
Enjoy
great
the con.
time.